Alright, so welcome back to another episode. So it's nice out again, and I am going to be putting an undercoat, this Rust-Oleum undercoat, on the bottom of this fender liner here. So let me get the spray in here, and then yeah, we'll just go from there. Okay, so the paint is actually still wet, but as you can see, it is texturized. And I do like the texture of it. It matches the rear fenders and the underneath of the car, so that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry for a few hours, and then when I come back, we will be focusing on the top of the fender well here. And we're gonna get that painted black to match the inside of the engine compartment. Okay, so I want to get a head start on my body work, and unfortunately it is cold outside again. It's raining today. I think the high is like 40. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 45. So it's very spotty on the days I can do body work. So here's what I want to do. I'm actually going to pull the car here out of the garage, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my garage because it's not supposed to rain tomorrow. It's just supposed to be cold. So I will be doing a bunch of sanding and stripping, and I would like to get the bumpers, the other wheel, inner wheel well, or the fender liner, whatever you want to call it, get that all done, and then yeah, get that all buttoned up. So let's get going. Alright, so I spent about the last 45 minutes to an hour just filling this in again, sanding it smooth with 80, 180, 220, 320. So yeah, nice and smooth. And it looks a lot better. It's kind of hard to tell with body work how smooth stuff is until you actually get a fresh coat of paint on it. And then you'll realize where you messed up. Unfortunately, it's just yeah, that's just the name of this game, I believe. So it's just fill, sand, fill, sand, fill, sand. So yeah, that's where we are. So this is gonna get, since there's no bare metal on this, the next coat I think I'm gonna put on here is a coat of, it's called slick sand. It's just a really high build polyester primer. So I do got a new spray gun for that. It's got a 2.5 millimeter tip. So I'm gonna be shooting that. I probably will thin a little bit with some mineral spirits or acetone. That's what it says. So I'll be thinning that with some acetone, and then we will kind of go from there. But that's all I'm doing for tonight. And then in the next video, I will be working in my garage here. Should be emptied out. The car should be out. Should be nice and clean, even though it's going to get dirty again. And then we will start on these fenders here. So, all right, see ya. So I figured I'd get a video of what she sounds like out the exhaust while she's running before I start the body panel. Sounds pretty good. Well, everybody, that's probably gonna be a wrap for today's video. That's probably about a week and a half worth of stuff compiled into this video. It is getting kind of long, but I am pretty stoked. I got the fenders all done and painted. That was a long process. I put filler over everything, and then I blocked it down, and then, I don't know, halfway through that first fender, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna get the DA and hit it. And it actually worked really good. You just gotta keep that DA super flat. So, it worked really well. Let me show you what setup I got and what I'm doing here. So what I did is I put 2 box fans right here in the garage door to blow out the air and stuff, so I can paint in here, and so overspray doesn't go everywhere. And then is what I did is, yeah, I just set everything up in here. I got a fan back there blowing forward. But if you look at this, I'm really proud about how these turned out. There's no dents in them, no dings. Is what you're seeing, these little weird spots that look kind of dry. Those are actually the body filler, and it's gonna show through because this is just, well, it's primer, so it's not like the final coat or nothing. I'll have to put a sealer coat on it, but I'm really happy with the way that these turned out. That's what I did off camera that you didn't see is I got the inside of these all painted, and then, yeah, that was a few hours. Probably got about 10 hours into these fenders here. And then what I'm really mostly proud about here is this piece. Look at this bad boy. I don't know if you remember, but on the corners here, it had those like little chunks where I ground them out on the fiberglass. Well, I got these all filled. They're actually looking really good. They're nice and smooth, the way that I want them. And then also the same with this one over here. It's pretty good. You can still see a little bit of the filler coming through, but you know, it's all good. I'm pretty happy about this. So that's kind of where we're at. So, well, if you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you hit the subscribe button, that'd be great. Leave me a comment below. Also, yeah, hit the little bell icon. You could get notified when my next video comes out. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You guys take care. See ya. Peace.